Hi guys, how are you? Today we are talking about OSPF over frame relay. As we see here in our topology, we have 6 routers. We have a frame relay switch in the middle, and we have a headquarter here router and branch 1, branch 2, and branch 3 and branch 4. We have here sub interfaces also in each routers. We have just interface and frame relay switch. We have 5 interfaces, as we see here: 000, 001, 02, 03, and 04. In this scenario, we are going to configure frame relay and also OSPF. We are going to use 2 situations or 2 cases of frame relay. We have point-to-point and multi-point with non-broadcast. We are going to discussing these situations and how can we configure it and how can we verify it, and we are going to talk about also DR and BDR on OSPF routers. We are going also to speak about PVC, private virtual circuits, and WLC also for a frame relay. So let's get started now. As we see here, I have 2 cases, as I said. We have point-to-point and multi-point. I divided the scenarios into 2 sections, into right section and left section. In the left section we have branch 1 here and branch 2. They are connected with headquarter by point-to-point sub interfaces. So I have here in this serial 00 of headquarter, I have 4 sub interfaces, 2 sub interfaces for the branch 1 and branch 2, and 2 sub interfaces for branch 3 and branch 4. So, and also I have a different network address. I have 2 different network address for point-to-point, and I have here one network address 172.16.20/24/24 for multi-point here for branch 3 and branch 4. Let me just to discuss the WLC and PVC for frame relay to understand it. As we see here, I have 2 sub interfaces. Each sub interface, it has a specific WLC. The first sub interface, it will has the 102 WLC for serial 00.102. It will be the point-to-point with this IP address 192.168.1.1/30. This sub interface, it will connect with this sub interface with branch 1 with WLC 201, serial 00.201. Yes, this sub interface, and with this IP address 192.168.1.2/30. So because this IP address and this IP address in the same subnet, in the same network address, so they are point-to-point. They are contact with each other with point-to-point. This branch 1 will use this WLC to go out to the headquarter, and headquarter will use this WLC 102 to go out to the branch 1. Also, this sub interface 103, it will be for serial 00.103 point-to-point. Yes, 192.168.1.5. So this is over 30, this IP address for this sub interface, and it will be contact. Oh my goodness, what is this? It will be contact with branch 2 with this sub interface serial 00.301. Yes, with this WLC. So branch 2 will use this WLC 301 to go through to the headquarter and contact with this sub interface. And also here I have a multipoint. Just here's I have a multipoint. Just a second. We have two choices to apply the multipoint. The first one, as I explain here, I have also I divided serial 00 into also two another sub interfaces with this 104 and this 105. This is DLC 104. It will use for serial 00104 with this IP address 172.16.1.1 /24. It will contact with this branch 3. Yes, with this DLC 401 with this serial 00.401 multipoint with this IP address 172.16.1.4 /24. And also here I have this DLC 105 for this subinterface serial 00.105 multipoint 172.16.1.2 over 24. So we notice that all IP addresses here in the same subnet, in 24 subnet, and also will contact with this 502 with this subinterface serial 00.502 with multipoint with this IP address 172.16.5 /24. This is the first one, or this is the first choice to apply the multipoint. And also we have another choice. We have just to ignore this sub interfaces. I can apply my just one IP address for this interface for serial 00 because the serial 00 because the interface serial is multipoint by default, so I don't need to configure it sub interfaces. But here in this scenarios I will use this sub interface, these two sub interfaces to contact with these routers, because I want to just to show you how to configure it with IP OSPF. So let's begin now. We talked about frame relay. We are going to talked about OSPF also, but not in this sections. After we finished the configuration of frame relay, we are going to speak about OSPF. So let's get started now to configure the first one, frame relay switch. I want to show you how to configure the frame relay switch and all 4 or 5 routers. So let's begin now with the fast frame relay switch. Frame relay switch, before we started, I want to just to say I have serial 00, 01, 02, 03 and 04. In each interface I will use a frame relay route to go from headquarter to branch 1, from headquarter to branch 2, from headquarter to branch 3, and from headquarter to branch 4. This is from serial 00, and also from serial 01 I want to make just one frame relay route. It go from branch 1 to headquarter, just branch 2 to headquarter, branch 3 to headquarter, branch 4 to headquarter. I don't want to make a full mesh frame relay switch, just like this. Let me show you how can we configure. So now we don't have anything here, so show run. Let me just to show if I have any configurations. Yes. So now conft. Before everything, I want to make the encapsulation to make this router to be frame relay switch by this command, frame relay switching. So now I make this router to be frame relay switch. Now we are going to go to this fast Ethernet, to this serial interface serial 00, first one, interface serial 00. The first command, I want to make the encapsulation frame relay. This is the first one, and also I want to make frame relay interface type with DCE. I want to make the frame relay to be DCE for all interfaces with a clock rate 46,000. Now we are going to make a frame relay route. Sorry, this is the DLC. I want this DLC to go to take from DLC from 102, yes, to go to the interface serial 01 with DLC 201. Just let me show you how this happened. I want to make this DLC to make headquarter to use 102 DLC to go to the 201 DLC. Here is 201 DLC of branch 1. So go from this serial, from this DLC 102 to go out through this interface serial 01 and go to 201 DLC. So I think it's clear. And also for branch 2, the same command but in different DLC. I want to use 103. This is a DLC of headquarter to go to the branch 2 with interface serial 02 with 301 to the 301 DLC. Now the third one, frame relay route. Look at this. We have a DLC input, yes, with DLC 104 to go interface. To go which interface? Just to see. Yes, to go through this interface serial 03. Sorry. To go the output DLC, yes. The destination DLC, it will be for 401. And also here is the same command 105. This is for the last router, branch 4, interface serial 04 to the 501. Now we finished just interface serial 00. Don't forget to make no shutdown. Now exit. We are going to go to this. So in this interface we have, so in interface serial 0 we have 1, 2, 3, 4 DLCs, but in this interfaces serial 01 we have just one DLC, one frame relay route DLC, because I want just to make branch 1 to contact with headquarter by this command. So I want to go to the interface serial 01 encapsulation frame relay with a frame relay INTF type with DCE clock rate, yes. Now frame relay route. Here is the input DLC. This is the DLC of branch number 1. It will be 201 to the goes to through serial 00, which this interface serial 00 contact with headquarter to go to the 102. This is the DLC of headquarter. Now we finished. Don't forget no shutdown. Exit. Now interface serial 02. This interface, it contacts with the branch number 2. Encapsulation frame relay, same frame relay interface type with DCE clock rate, yes. Now frame relay route with 301 to go to the interface serial 0, yes, to go to the serial 00 with 103. No shut. Exit. Interface serial 03. Also encapsulation frame relay interface type with DCE. Now clock rate, yes. Now frame relay, sorry, route with DLC. This is for branch serial 03, yes, for branch number 3, and the DLC it will be 401. Here's, yes, 401 to go to the interface serial 00, which contact with headquarter to go to the this DLC. No shut. Now interface serial 04. This is the last one, contact with the branch number 4. Now encapsulation frame relay interface type with GCE with a clock rate 64000. Now we are going to frame relay route 501 to the interface serial 00105. Now no shot. Now we are happy. We finished frame relay switch configurations, just verified by show run. Let me show you here. Look at this. We enable the frame relay switch. Here is it. Yes. And also we have serial 00. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 DLCs. Look at this. The first one, 102, go to the 201 to the branch 1, 103 to the 301 with the branch to the branch 2, and 104 to the 401 to the branch 3, 105 to the 501 with the branch number 4. And also here in serial 01 I have just one DLC, 201 to the 102, from branch 1 to the headquarter, and from branch 2 to the headquarter, and from branch 3 to the headquarter, and also from branch 4 to the headquarter. So now that's good. Show IP interface brief. Sorry, interface brief. Yes, I have here is up, up, down, down, because we didn't finish our configuration yet. No problem. So now just close this. I don't need it. Now go to the headquarters, and we want to configure it with Subinterfaces with encapsulation frame relay protocol. Just here, so we have a clear router here. Don't have any configurations yet. As we see here, yes, enable, just to change host name with headquarter. Yes. Now look at this. I want to make 4 subinterfaces with each IP addresses. Yes, and with this DLCs. So that's easy now. Let me show you how. Interface serial 00. Before I make subinterfaces, I have to activate the frame relay protocol by this command, encapsulation frame relay, and make no shot. Yes, now we are ready. The first one is interface serial 00 dot 102 with point to point. Yes, because I have here, look at this, I have 102 with point to point. It contacts with this IP address to this branch 1. Now hit enter. I want to use the IP address 192.168.1.1 with 255.255.255.252. Yes. Now also I want to disable the inverse ARB. What does that mean? The inverse ARB, it's used to make branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4 to know their DLC automatically by the IP address. So if I put this IP address 192.168.1.2 and 192.168.1.1, because they are in the same subnet, yes, it will be easy for this router to know its DLC without configured, and make a frame relay map and frame relay PVC, and to be the activate without using the DLCs command. So I don't want this. I want to configure the interface DLC statically. So I want to just to disable inverse ARB by this command, no frame relay inverse ARB. Yes, I disabled it. Now I want to use a static frame relay interface DLC. I want headquarter through this subinterface to go through this DLC 1 or 2. Just, I don't need any configurations. Exit. Now go to the second subinterface, interface here 00.103, also point to point, which contact to the branch 2. Yes. I want to just configure IP address 192.168.1.5. Here is the different subnet. Yes. No inverse, sorry, no frame relay, inverse ARP. Also I want this, and I want to make static, yes, interface DLC to go through. I want this subinterface, here is it, this subinterface to use this DLC 103. Now exit. Now I want to configure, so I configure the point-to-point interfaces. Now we are going to configure the multi-point interfaces. So subinterfaces, sorry. Now interface here 00.104 with multi-point. Yes. Now with IP, I want to make IP address. This IP address 104 for this multi-point subinterfaces. Subinterface with this IP address 172.16.1.1 over 24, 172.16.1.1, 255.255.255.0. No frame relay inverse ARP, yes. And also I want to make, here is, I don't want to use a static route or a static frame relay. I want to use a dynamic by frame relay map. Here's IP. I want to just to hit the, to add the destination IP. So this subinterface, I want to contact with branch 3 with this IP address 172.16.1.4. So here's, I want to use 172.16.1.4, yes, with this subinterface with DLC, with local DLC, with input DLC, with the DLC which used by headquarter to go to the branch 3, it will be 104. Just look at this. Before that, I want to show you here. Here's, you can use a broadcast, but here I don't want to use a broadcast. Yes, I want to show you how, but not now, because I want to use OSPF. I want to disable the multicast, so I want to use a Unicast. But how, I will show you now after I finish this. So we finish this, just go to the final subinterface, interface 00.502, sorry, 105 with multipoint, with this IP address. Look at this. We have this serial 00105 multipoint 172.16.1.2 over 24. 72.16.1.2, 5.255.255.0. I want to just to disable frame relay inverse ARP. Yes. Now I want to use dynamic frame relay with, I want this subinterface 000.105 to contact with the branch 4 by this address 172.16.1.5 with this local DLC. So now go to this 172.16. Sorry, 5. Yes, with local DLC with 105. So now like this. Yes, we're ready. Now I think I finished this. Show IP interface brief just to verify it. Look at this 102, 103, 104, and 105. I have 4 subinterfaces. Yes, this IP address with this IP address with this and this. That's good. Just show. I want to show you something. Just show frame relay map. Just look at this. I have 4 mapping. The first one, as you said here, I used a static route. Look at this, static and static, because I use interface frame relay interface DLC. Here is, I use the dynamic. So here is, it's a broadcast until now. So, and also here is a broadcast because I used a multipoint. Yes, because I used a multipoint, but because I want to use OSPF I want to disable a multicast, I want to use a command. I will show you later what is the command to disable this broadcast. So here's look at this. Here is inactive, inactive, here is active, here is inactive. I didn't finish yet, but I want to show you now. So I finished the quarter here. I want to go to the branch 1. Yes, don't have anything. Router is clear. Yes. During this reload, I want just to show you here, I want to use this subinterface here 00201 with this IP address. Yes, with this DLC, this is the local DLC. And also just, I forgot we have also here a loopback interfaces for each branch. I didn't maybe configure in headquarter. Let me just to configure this because I want to use it to be when I use the OSPF router. Interface loopback 0 IP address 10.10.10.10 sorry 255.255.255.0. That's good. Go to the branch 1. Sorry, go to the branch 1. Now enable conft. I want to use change the host name with branch 1. That's good. Now I want to go to the interface here 00. This is the first step. I want to enable the frame relay switch, the frame relay protocol with encapsulation frame relay and make no shut, no exit. Now I want to make subinterface 000.201 with this subinterface, with point to point. Yes, that's it. I want to add a specific address for this subinterface with 192.168.1.2 255.255.255.25.252. Now don't forget to make no frame relay inverse ARP. Yes. Now what we have here, I want to use a static frame relay with frame relay interface DLC. It will go through this DLC, local DLC 201. Yes. So now show IPR just to verify. Yes, I have here. So I should be able to ping to the next 2.168.1.1. Yes. So branch 1 here, it can ping to this sub interface. So that's good. Now go to the branch 2. Don't forget the loopback interface. Interface loopback 0 with IP address. Here's I want 1.1.1.1 255.255.255.0. So that's good. Now I want to show you just something. Show frame relay map. What we have here, yes, look at this. I have here's a static, a dynamic with a broadcast. Look at this because I used point to point. Even I used point to point. Here is a broadcast, but no problem. Here's the status. The status is active. So show. Also another frame relay PVC. Just I want to show you here. Here's look at this. This router, it has one local active. Status is active. This sub interface here is 0.202, and I have here is look at this. Here's a faken and bacon. Here's I can with this packets, with these outputs, I can see if this sub interface there is a congestion or not. So it's not our topics now. Just I want to show this. So that's good. Now go to the branch 2. Yes. now. During loading this, I have here serial 00 with this subinterface, serial 00.301 with this DLC to go or to contact with this IP address and this subinterface 103 of headquarter. So I want just to go here, conft hostname branch 2. I want just to make the first one interface loopback 0 with IP address 2.2.2.255.255.255.0. Now I want to go through interface here 00 to enable the frame relay protocol encapsulations, yes, with no shutdown. Exit. Now I want to go to the 0.0.301 with point-to-point. Is that right? Yes. Now specific IP address 192.168.1.6.255.255.255.252. That's good. No frame relay inverse arc. I now the interface static frame relay to go through this local DLC. Now just verify it. Show IP route. Yes, I have here is loopback and I have this, so I can ping from branch 1, from branch 2 to this IP address. It should be ping. Ping 2.168. Sorry, 1.5. That's nice. So now go to the router branch 3. Before that, I want just to verify show frame relay map. Yes, active here. That's good. We have active. We have point-to-point. Yes. That's good. Go to the headquarter now to verify our command. Show frame relay map. Look at this. Until now I have inactive. So why? Here is 104, sorry, and 105. Yes. Here is, yes, 102 and 103. So that's good. Sorry. Now go to the branch 3. No. I know it's take a long time, but it's pretty good to know each command and each step. Now enable conft hostname with branch 3. Now go to this interface 00. Forget encapsulation frame relay followed by no shutdown. Now exit. Now interface 000 dot. Here's what. Look at this. Branch 3, I want to use 0.0.402 with this DLC, local DLC, with multipoint with this IP address. So now I want just to make it this. Yes, 0.0.0 103.1.401 with multipoint. Yes. The IP address, it will be 172.16.1.4, I think. Yes, .4, 255.255.255.0. And forget no frame relay inverse R. And now we are going to use a static frame relay. Is a static frame relay map IP. Look at this. I want this branch 3 to contact with this destination IP address with 72.16.1.1. So here is, this is what the static route. So 172.16.1.1 with local DLC 401. Just like this. I don't need any other configurations. With exit, just show IP route. Yes, but just before, I want to make interface loopback 0, IP address 255.255.255.0, exit. Now show frame relay map. Look at this. This is a static because I use a static route, a static frame relay, sorry, and the status is active, so that sounds good. And I have this destination IP with this local with local DLC, so this is a good one. Now we can ping to, I want to ping just to this IP address 172.16.1.1. Yes, that's good. So now go to the branch 4 to complete the frame relay configurations. Clear route. That's good. During reloading this, I want just to explain. I have here this subinterface with this serial 00.502 with multipoint, with this local DLC, with this IP address to contact with this subinterface, yes, with this destination IP address. So that's easy. Now go to the branch 4, enable conft hostname, change the name first, branch 4, change tier, yes, make interface loopback 0 with IP address 4.4.4.4 255.255.255.0, exit. Now the first one, I want to go through interface serial 00 to enable the frame relay protocol by encapsulation frame relay followed by no shutdown command. Now go to the interface serial 00, yes, with .501 with multipoint. That's good with this IP address 22.16.1.5. Me just to make sure, yes, 255.255.255.0. Now no inverse ARP, sorry, no frame relay, inverse ARP. Now I want to make a static route, static frame relay route, frame relay map IP. Just show you here. I want this branch 4 with this subinterface to contact with this destination IP address 172.16.1.2. So go back to branch 1, 172.16.1.2 with local DLC 501. So that's good. Now I think we have finished. Show IP route. Yes, I have two subinterfaces to directly connected, so that's good. Show frame relay map. Here's I have static with this destination IP with this local IP address, so I want just to ping to this command, to this IP address. Yes, that's good. So now go to the headquarter just to verify frame relay. Show frame relay map. I want to show you here. Yes, we have all frame relay now mapping are active. Here is active, 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 and active. The first one, point to point, I used a broadcast here because I use a dynamic, and also here's I use a static route because I use a frame relay map, and I used a multi-point here for this interfaces, and here is point to point for these two subinterfaces. So that's good. Now we are going to configure OSPF, but before that I want just to explain something here. So we are using OSPF now. All routers, it will be included with area 0 with backbone area. Just one area I want to use. Here is I want to just do verify non-broadcast for branch 4 and branch 3. So branch 3 and branch 4, I want to use IP OSPF network non-broadcast. Why? Because I want to disable the multicast and I want to use a unicast. Here is my conditions. just I want to go to the headquarter, go to conft. Before that I want to show interface, just show IP OSPF. I want to just interface here 0.104. Yes, it's not configured. 105. That's good. I don't have anything here. So now show interface 0.104. Yes. Let me show this. Here is it. It's up. Yes, encapsulation friendly. That's good. I want just to verify it. So that's good. Now conft interface here 0.104 with multipoint. Yes, look at this. I want to use IP OSPF network. Look at this. I want to use point to multipoint. Here's point to multipoint with non-broadcast. I want to disable the multicast. So by this command, because I don't want to the DR and BDR configuration to be started in the quarter. So I want just to disable DR and BDR negotiation. I don't want it through disable the multicast and use a Unicast OSPF. So just go to the quarter and again I want this command. Yes, copy, and also go to the interface here 0.105 with multipoint. And just to hit this command again here, and now go to the branch 3 and branch 4 and also paste this command. Interface here 00. Here is 401. Sorry. .401 with multipoint. Yes, that's good. Now go to the branch 4 and also interface here 0.501 with multipoint and also hit this command. That's good. So now let's begin to apply the OSPF router. Here's I want to just to use this commands because I want just for quick. I want to use for quickly. Or is a router or OSPF one with this process ID with this network. I want to advertise any network 0.0.0.255.255.255.255 with area 0. Sorry, with area 0 and also exit. So here copy, go to the headquarter, first one. Look at this. Now what's the problem here? Oh, I should have a space here. No problem. Here's I should have a space. Yes, here is it. Go to headquarter again. Another one. Yes, that's good. And now go to the branch 1. Enable conft. Yes, now we are going to see the adjacencies. That's very nice. Now go to the branch 2. Yes, also we are going to see the adjacencies. Now before go to the branch 4 and branch 3, just I want to show you something here in headquarter, just to verify. Show IP OSPF neighbors. Look at this. I have 2 neighbors here. 2. This is indicates to the branch, to the router branch 2, and this is branch 1. Look at this. The state is full, but I don't see here DR or BDR. Why? Because I used to the point-to-point, and in the point-to-point command I don't need to use a DR or BDR because my neighbor, it will be clear. Yes, because here is point-to-point, I don't need to the DR or BDR. yes, with this interfaces, serial 00, this is the local subinterface, and this is the local interface, and this is the destination IP address, and this is here the destination IP address for branch 1, and here is destination IP address for branch 2. Now I want just to show IP OSPF interface serial 00.103. Here is it. Look at this. I have this IP address. This is the router ID 10.10.10.10. Yes, I have here point to point. Look at this. I have the hello time, it's 10 seconds, and the dead time it's 40, because dead time it's multiply by 4 of the hello time. So 10 multiply 4, it will equal 40. So that's good. Now we are going to the branch 3 and branch 4. Sorry. Go to this, copy, paste. Yes. Look at this. Until now I don't see any adjacencies. So why? I will tell you now. Look at this. Show IP OSPF neighbor. I don't see any neighbors now, until now. So go to the headquarter here. Now I am in the headquarter router. Look at this. Show IP OSPF neighbor. Look at this. I don't see anything, but I want just to verify. Show IP OSPF interface serial 00.104. Just I want to show you here something. Look at this. Here is the hello time. It difference is 30 here, and the dead time it's 120. Yes, look at this, because we used here point to multipoint. In point to multipoint, we have different time of hello time and dead time. So now that's good. Show IP OSPF neighbor. Here's, look at this, and we don't see anything here until now. Why? As you see here, because show run, I want to show you here. Look at this. Because, sorry, this is branch number 2. I don't want it. I don't want branch number 1. I want branch number 3 here. Yes, show run interface series 00.1, sorry, .401. Look at this. Because I use this command, IP OSPF network point to multipoint non-broadcast, because I disabled the multicast, and the OSPF used the multicast to make the adjacencies, but here I disabled by this command. So what I need here, I need to use a neighbor command. If I want to enable a unicast, I want to use a neighbor command, but where can I use it? Where the specific or the best place to use a neighbor command? Is it here in the headquarter, or is it here in branch 4 and branch 3? So as I told you before, that we have two choices to configure a multipoint. We have serial 00 to configure in the main interface with serial 00 without making sub-interfaces. But because here we have a sub-interfaces, I have to configure the neighbor command in branch 4 and branch 3, because they have a direct, yes, a direct path to the headquarters. So I need here to use a neighbor command with this destination, and branch 3 use neighbor command with this destination. But if I used a multipoint without sub-interfaces, I should use a neighbor command in headquarter. Yes, but here's in my situation or my case, I want to use a neighbor command in branch 3 and branch 4. Just go to this conft interface, sorry, router OSPF 1, the neighbor. What is the neighbor here? the neighbor, it will be here's because branch 3, it will be neighbor with this IP address 172.16.1.1, and branch 4 conf router OSPF 1 neighbor command. Branch 4, it will make a neighborship with this destination 172.16.1.2. 16.1.2. Now I should have a neighbor. Look at this, branch 3, make the OSPF adjacency. That's good. We should have enough time. Here's, look at this, show IP OSPF neighbor. Look at this. Yes, that's good. Look at this. Now we have a neighborship with route branch 4 and branch 3 through this interfaces. Should I have? Yes, just I want to show you something. If I make a neighborship, yes, we did neighborship in branch 3 and branch 4. We didn't make a neighborship in headquarter. Why? Because here is I have a subinterfaces. If I don't have subinterface here, and I make a multipoint in the real serials, I should use a neighborship in headquarter. Just I don't need use a neighborship, OSPF neighborship in branch 3 and branch 4. Yes, so that's good. Now we can go to the branch number 1. Show IP route OSPF. I want to show the OSPF routing. Look at this, that's good. Branch number 1, contact with branch 2 and branch 3 and branch 4, and with this, yes, serial interfaces. So that's good. And with this, with branch 3, so I can make a ping to the branch 4 with 4.4.4.4. So that's good. So that's very, very good. So we finished this. So that's all thing that what I want to show you here in this video. The last thing, just I want to show you here something interesting. Look at this here. Yes, we don't see here is DR or BDR. Look at this, because we disabled a multicast and we used a unicast. But here I want to just to make a DR and BDR. Just I want to show you how. Just I want to disable this command, what I did here. Look at this. I want to just to make this command to disable this command. Yes, look at this. I want to disable this command. Conf interface series 00.104 multipoint. No. Look at this. I want just to disable it, and also go to the branch 3 also. Exit interface series 00.401 with multipoint. Yes. Sorry, with no. I want to just to enable the DR and BDR negotiation. I want to show you just. It will be a nice experience to see it. Interface series 00 with 501 with multipoint here. No. Here is I disabled the non-broadcast. So now it works as a broadcast, because the broadcast it will use a DR and BDR. So let's just to see, verify this in headquarter here. Show IP OSPF neighbor. Look at this. I have here's two-way, there are others, but here's because I didn't finish the configuration yet. Maybe it will need a long time. show IP root OSPF. Let me just verify this. Branch 1, branch 2, just branch 4, branch 3 didn't figure it yet. So why this happened now? So let's see here. As we said here, I want to just to enable the DR and BDR, but here's we don't see just three. Just we see here branch 3. It will be the BDR. Let me just show interface. Show IP OSPF interface serial 0.104. Show you here is a non-broadcast. Yes, it's non-broadcast, and here is 105. Respond. Maybe I didn't disable the IP OSPF. Cast here. Let me check. Yes, here's look at this. It's still active. So this is, I don't want to be active here. Yes, so now conft interface serial 00 105 with multipoint. Yes, no. This command, yes, that's good now. Yes. Now show IP OSPF interface serial 00.105. Yes, here is non-broadcast. State is waiting. Look at this. State is waiting. I want to show IP OSPF neighbor. Just I want to verify this. Just we want just to make, just to wait. Router 4. Show IP OSPF neighbor. Sorry, OSPF neighbor. This is the full BDR because it is the DR. Consider itself it's the DR because the negotiation it's not complete. So just I want just here is waiting, still waiting. So what's the problem here? Just I want to just to make clear IP OSPF process. Yes, I want to make it again. Yes. Make adjacencies like this. That's good. Yes, it is a full DR because it's the BDR. Let me just show you. Show is the headquarter. So that's the problem until now. So just I want to just to don't forget to disable the neighbor command. So I don't need it now. OSPF 1 no neighbor 172.16.1 .2. Yes, and go to the branch 3 conft router OSPF 1 no neighbor 172.16.1.1. so I don't need it now. Now we are going to see the negotiation. Go to the headquarter here. Still, but just to wait. Yes, because we need a time. We can make a clear IP OSPF process. Yes. Now it just answers with 3. That's good. So now with 4. Don't see with 4 yet, and here is with 4. Yes. That's good. Look at this. Look at this. We have to the branch 4 there is a DR, and this is DR. What does this mean? This means this router, it's not the DR. Look at this. Just show IP OSPF interface series 00. This is 105.105. Just to show you, he said yes, this is the state is the BDR. Why? Because here is the router ID is, it will be the 10.10.10.10 because it's the highest router ID. So it is the BDR because the lowest, yes, here is it. Go to the branch 2, show IP OSPF neighbor. Look at this. This router is the DR. Let me show you. Show IP OSPF interface serial 0.501. Look at this. This is the DR. Yes, the priority is 1. Yes, and here is 4.4.4.4. So that's good. Now go to the branch 3, show IP OSPF neighbor, and also here is, he said I am the BDR. I am the DR. Yes, I am the DR of this router. Yes. Yes, that's good. Just let me show you here. I want just to go to the conft. If I want to make the headquarter to be the DR, to be the designated router, and this is the best one, I want to make the priority of branch 3 and branch 4 to be the 0. So I want to go, so now I want to make the priority 0. Branch 3 and branch 4, I want to make the priority here is 0, 0 to be the headquarter, to be the designated router. Now go to the branch 4, conft interface 0.00. Here is 501 multipoint. I want to make IP OSPF priority 0. Go to the branch 3, interface 0.00.401 with multipoint with IP OSPF priority 0. So now it should be show IP OSPF interface series 0.501. Yes, here is the priority. State is the D other. There are others. Now show IP OSPF neighbor. Yes, now it becomes the BDR. Yes, that's good. It becomes the others. Now this and this, let me show you here. Show IP OSPF neighbor. Here is it. Look at this. Show IP interface. Sorry, IP OSPF interface here 0.401. And also here is the status the others. There are others. So the DR, it will be the headquarter. Now let me check it now. Go to the headquarter. Look at this. Before we configure the priority, the state here is the BDR. So now just hit this again. Yes, here's the state is the DR, and also for 104, and also here the state is the DR. So that's good. Now, so in this video we talked about the frame relay, point-to-point and multi-point non-broadcast. We saw how these configurations. Also we configured the frame relay switch step by step, and also we configured OSPF from over frame relay. We saw how to configure sub-interfaces and how to configure multi-point and how to disable the multicast and enable Unicast by neighbor command on OSPF router. So I hope this command, it will be the benefit for everyone, and so follow me in the next video, and I want to talk about EIGRP over frame relay. So I hope this video is good for you. So now have a nice day and bye bye.